Welcome everyone to another Structure Deck unboxing video. This time we are taking a look at Structure Deck Seto Kaiba. So the last one that I uploaded was actually the Yukimoto Structure Deck, and as amazing as that is and as cool as the Electromagnetic Warriors are in that new support, this one by many people is regarded as the better of the two decks simply because of the fact that this deck, by the way it's the first edition, but this deck here introduces an amazing monster that was first introduced here in this set here. So if we take a look, one of the common themes of Kaiba, of course, is using those what you call A to Z monsters. This one introduced A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, and C Crush Wyvern. And it does have X, Y, and Z. It does not actually use W and V, or V whatever. V Tiger Jet and W Wing Catapult. It doesn't use that, nor does it use Dragon Catapult Cannon. So just letting you know. However, it does use ABCs, and what that means is actually a pretty amazing piece of support and monsters. Let's just get to it, alright? So, I don't want to spoil it, but I'm sure a lot of you already know what's coming, but there's one particular card in here which is pretty freaking valuable, especially if you can get it first edition, which I did, as you can see. So that's pretty cool, and this one is in fact a first edition, so that's pretty amazing, the fact that I'm going to get a pretty valuable card. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that right there. So here are the cards. Let's start by opening this up real quick, so just to let you know how the playmat looks. So this is of course using Master Rule 3. Pendulums don't still exist here in this playmat, because it's a first edition, that's why. And this came out during Pendulum Dominance, basically. The left side is all like tips and stuff, but the right side, it's recommending things like Duelist Pack, Rivals of Pharaoh, The Dark Illusion, Shining Victories, and then Dragons of Legend Unleashed. It's the same four actually that they recommended for the Yu-Gi Structure Deck. Anyway, now we got to take a look at this Beginner's Guide. Not really, actually, just flip through it. That's Beginner's Guide. And then lastly, the actual set of cards themselves. Alright, so these are pretty damn valuable, I must say. Well, not all of them, I'm just saying, you know. Okay, so the thing is right. I see it. I see it. Grab it. There we go. Cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at these beautiful cards. Alright. So the first one is A to Z Dragon Buster Cannon. That is a hell of a card in terms of how it looks. Look at that. 4,000 attack, 4,000 defense. ABC Dragon Buster and XYZ Dragon Cannon. Must be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing cards you control with the above original names and cannot be special summoned by other ways. You do not use polymerization. During either player's turn, when your opponent activates a spell, a trap, or a monster effect, you can discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. During either player's turn, you can banish this card, then target one each of your banished ABC Dragon Buster and XYZ Dragon Cannon monsters and special summon them. So as you can see, similar to what's it called, Imperion from the Yu-Gi Structure Deck, that I can just bring things back, but it also has a not once per turn during either player's turn negate for any effect. It's ridiculous, but as long as you have cards in your hand, you can negate anything. So funny enough, this is actually not the card I'm talking about, despite how amazing of an effect it is. One thing to note is that it's particularly difficult to actually special summon this thing, because you will have to grab the two other ones onto the field, and it's a little bit difficult to do that because you have to control them, you know? Alright. Now we're moving on to ABC Dragon Buster. This is the one I was talking about. So let's take a look at ABC Dragon Buster. 3,000 attack. You need A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, and C Crush Wyvern. Must first be special summoned from your extra deck by banishing the above cards you control and or from your graveyard. You do not use polymerization. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can discard one card and target one card on the field, banish it. Okay? During your opponent's turn, you contribute this card and target 3 of your banished light machine type mutant monsters with different names, special summon them. It's a quick effect. That second one is a quick effect, and the third one is a once per turn. During either player's turn, discarding one to destroy one, to banish one card in the field. Pretty amazing, but the thing that also makes this one shine over XYZ Dragon Cannon and even this boss monster is the fact that you can banish the cards from your graveyard as well. They don't have to be on the field. That makes it a lot easier to actually bring out, And this card is actually pretty valuable because it's actually pretty damn good. We just saw the ban list that's taking into effect in terms of introducing Master Rule revisions. And this card went on the limited list because Konami fears that people are going to abuse it now that fusion monsters can be summoned on any zone. So that's why they limited it. Anyway, let's go ahead and go to the next ones. So we got A Assault Core, B Buster Drake, and C Crush Wyvern. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase these one at a time here. A Assault Core, so there it is. I'm not going to read all the effects in entirety, but there's that one. And we got B Buster Drake. That one's a 1500 attacker with 1800 defense, and the core is actually 1900. So it's actually good stats as well. And then we got C Crush Wyvern. So this one is 1200 attack and 2000 defense. And that's it. So these are the three that you get, and they are fantastic pieces of cards here. Very good stuff. Alright, now moving on to the commons. First of all, we got Heavy Mech Support Armor. So this one is just machine support in general, because the other one that they give you, I believe, is Heavy Mech Support Platform, but I'm going to put machine support over there in general. So they also give you X, Y, and Z, as you can see. X-Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head. These are older cards, definitely, but, you know, they're pretty cool to have, you know? Pretty nice. Heavy Mech Support Platform. This is an older one. Definitely old one. That's machine support in general. Then, of course, to go into, well, the iconic monster from Kaiba, the Blue Eyes White Dragon. So that's Blue Eyes over here. Kaiser Glider, Lord of D. Okay, these are just some dragon support cards in general. I'll put those down there. To give you a random Vampire Lord, okay. Enraged Battleox, Death's Feral Limp, 2 copies of Petten the Dark Clown, okay. Interplanetary Purpley Thorny Dragon. Alright, a lot of stuff that's not specifically an archetype or anything here, but alright. Blizzard Dragon, pretty good card when it first came out. 1800 beat stick, you know, of a dragon for dragon support. But this was really old. It was like back in 2008, I think. I remember that. Keeper of the Shrine, and then Luster Dragon. 1900 beat stick monster there. Lots of dragons, as you can see, but those I'm just going to put over there in one ugly ass pile. Alright, then we got Union Hanger. These are specifically for light machine Union monsters, which means it works well with A to Z. I'm just going to put this right here. Then we got Majesty with Eyes of Blue. So this is specifically for Blue Eyes. This goes over here. Burst Stream of Destruction, that's an iconic Blue Eye support card. The Flute of Summoning Dragon. Okay, this is Lord of D, is kind of over there somewhere. I'll just place that there. Silent Doom, expected to use on the Blue Eyes White Dragon, I'm assuming. Then you get Shrink, an Enemy Controller, okay, and then Megamorph as well. So 3 of those. Pretty cool cards, you know. Oh, then we got Limiter Removal, that's machine support in general. Frontline Base works with these 2 that they give you, plus any of these that are Unions, which they are. I'm just going to put that right there. Union Scramble works with light machine Union monsters. It's expected to, of course, work with these. Crush Card Virus, look at that artwork right there. What the fuck? Yeah, very, very heavily nerfed card. Used to be absolutely broken, and it was always in the forbidden list until they nerfed it. Give it an errata, so yeah, gonna put that right up there. Then you get a copy of Negate Attack, Ring of Destruction. This one is also heavily nerfed, which is why it's no longer on the forbidden list. Interdimensional, my bad. Matter Transporter. Cloning, pretty bad card. Final Attack Order is also and then Call the Haunted, can be good. Rollout, and Fiendish Chain, that's a good card. Alright, so all these basically I'm going to put over there. And lastly, a few more fusions. You get the alternate artwork of XYZ Dragon Cannon, so that's pretty cool to have right there. Alright, then they give you XY Dragon Cannon, okay, that's also pretty nifty. And then they give you XZ Tank Cannon. Nice. So there's the 3, as you can see. That's nice, and these go right here, of course. I'm just going to put them right there. So, that is it for the deck. As you can see, it's very good, mainly because of ABC Dragon Buster. This card here, you know, I want to stop touching it so much because it's so valuable. I mean, not so valuable, but it's definitely worth it. You know, more than probably any other card here in this entire structure deck. So, yeah, it's a highly valuable card that is definitely very good. I don't know why People are basically saying why I got the limited list right away now that we're going into master revisions. They should have kind of waited it out to kind of see what was going to happen, but whatever. I mean, it's fine, right? I suppose. Alright, but anyway, that's it. So if you haven't done so already, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great and a fantastic day.